Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Knowing Fathers, Calling Others. Alam niyo po, pangalawang beses ko na pong ma-assign sa seminary. And I feel the duty to narrate my own story of vocation to anyone who may want to enter the seminary. Bakit po? Because vocation story would always uplift me to go back to my initial call. It is the Lord, it is His initiative to call me as a priest. And now I am here, always ready to follow Him. Bakit po ako magpapare? Bakit po ako nauwi sa ganitong uri ng bokasyon? Tatlong bagay po. Unang-una po, when I experience in my life how I saw the Lord, how I saw God in my life. Paano po yon? Nung pong tinuro sa akin ng aking ama kung paano magdasal. Because one time, I shared with him, Tay, paano ba magdasal? Sabi niya, nakikita daw po ang Diyos. Sabi naman niya sa akin, anak, subukan mong pumikit. At sa pagpikit mo, paniwalaan mo, nakausap mo ang Diyos. And at that very instant, I closed my eyes and believed that I was speaking before Him. And so it happened. I believed and I saw God. Pangalawa naman po ay yung experience ko when I listened to God. Paano ko po ito naranasan? Every time when my mother would call me to return to home kasi 6:00 ng gabi. Pagka narinig ko na ang pangalan ko, sumisigaw ng nanay ko mula sa pintuan. That is, for me, yung reflection ng boses ng Diyos that I listen to God through my mother. At paano naman po yung pangatlo? When I came to know the Lord in my family and in my communities. Sabi ko nga sa mga sharing ko before, yung mga seminaryo, yung mga bawat stages na dinaanan ko sa seminaryo, parang misteryo ng rosaryo. Merong joyful mystery sa minor seminary, and to tell you honestly, sa college, may sorrowful mystery. And my theology stage is my glorious mystery, at syempre yung PSI was my luminous mystery. Bakit ko po sinabing mysteries? Kasi unti-unti na-disclose, na-unveil the mysteries of the life of Jesus in my life. Nung ako ay nasa pamilya, nung ako ay nasa pamayanan ng seminary. And that would always remind me how God called me. When I saw Him, when I listened to Him, when I came to know Him in the different stages of my life. Sa mga nakikinig na mayroong interest na pumasok sa seminary, or for those who are already inside the seminary, 4 na bagay ang nais kong ibahagi sa inyo that helped me a lot to sustain my vocation. Number 1 is the spirit of perseverance. That kind of virtue helped me a lot not to stay in the seminary no matter what. Sabi ng mga pare sa akin kapag bumababa ang grade ko, kapag nalulungkot ako, kapag nawawala ako sa direksyon, sasabihin ng pare sa akin, just persevere. Persevere in prayer and persevere in your relationship with your brothers. Napakahalaga nito. Pero meron itong katambal. Meron siyang laging kasama. And that is the virtue of humility. Bagay na natutunan ko sa mahabang panahon at hanggang ngayon ay pinagsusumikapan pa rin na matutunan. Humility must always be there to be able to open our hearts to the will of God. Humility to accept who you are, to accept even your own weaknesses, and to accept also your own strength. Humility is the gate of all virtues. Mahalaga na meron ng isang tao nito upang makilala niya higit ang Diyos at ang kanyang sarili. Humility and perseverance are necessary to sustain our journey to the seminary. Bakit ko po ito nasabi? Kasi ang unang tanong ko nung bata ako, gusto ko ba ang magpari? At habang nasa seminaryo na ako, gusto ko pa rin ba? At kinakailangan ng humility and perseverance to continue and to sustain, to say yes to that question. Gusto ko pa ba? Opo, gusto ko pa. And the third thing that we need to have to sustain our seminary journey is full fidelity and trust in the Lord and confidence in Him. Sa tanong naman na magtuturo sa akin, kaya mo ba? And while inside the seminary, patuloy kong tinatanong ang sarili ko, kaya mo pa ba? And I have to hold on to my faith by believing in Him, to keep myself, to hold on to my faith and to keep on believing in Him. Nandoon yung pagsumikap na maging faithful, yung virtue ng fidelity and trust in the Lord. And of course, yung full confidence in Him, na talaga naman tinatawag ka ng Diyos na maging banal. At yung paraan ng pagiging banal ay maraming paraan. Maraming pwedeng gawin upang mauwi tayo sa kabanalan. And one way is to respond to God's call to becoming His priest someday. I always believe that my will is also God's will. Kapag tinatanong ko yung mga malalapit sa akin, they have their own stories to share. They have their own stories to tell about my vocation. Feeling nila, sila yung may hawak ng vocation story ko. But though there are many versions of vocation story, I would like you, dear seminarians and dear young people, to listen to the story of Jesus within you. There's always a love story between you and God, and that will strengthen us in order to persevere, in order to make our heart always humble, and to always put our confidence in the Lord. Basta lagi nyo lamang isipin, lagi nyo na lamang basta dudugtungan ang kwento ng pag-ibig ni Jesus sa inyong buhay. I am inviting you, my dear brothers, dear young men in the world, especially here in Manila, be a worker in the vineyard of the Lord. Be another Christ to the world, and be a servant leader of the people of God. Someday, you will also realize that God was with you along the way until such time you say yes to Him. Be a priest of God, be a servant of the church. Come, know the fathers, call others. God bless you.